Hey guys, what's up? It's been a while since my last video because I don't really have time. I've been really busy shooting on my projects and stuff. But I do want to make a follow-up video on this 50 millimeter Laowa uh, shift lens. And at the my first video, I said it wasn't really like something I would use, like maybe like 10% of my work I would use it. But that 10% I turned out to be very valuable because there's some circumstances, like some projects, and we shoot the exterior and it's really close to you don't have space to actually to work further away to shoot the exterior. So the only way you can shoot it is just to use the shift lens to use the entire range of the shifting function. Um, I'm gonna show you guys like some samples, like how I mean, it's maybe it's still at 10% that I would use this lens, but it comes pretty handy, I would say. Like it really saved our work basically. Using just a regular white lens, the what we have the 14 14 millimeter, that's our widest, and it's not gonna cover like extra areas on the side, the top, and the bottom, and because we can't move back, so using the 14 millimeter is not enough. So this really saved our ass basically using this lens a few occasions to get a shot of the entire exterior. Um, so overall, the quality is really good. I don't know the specific like the sharpness and stuff. Of course, on the edges is not as sharp as in the middle and stuff. But I can't tell you like the specific. Like we'll have to go to like those YouTube experts to, we're talking about only like experience and like real work experience. For the most essential, what we use for is just what we want to achieve is just to achieve to shoot a wider range of the image. So that's what we have achieved. And in terms of colors and stuff, you can tweak it. It's a little bit different. The colors, it's with the Nikon lenses that we use and the Sigmas, it's a little bit different. But you can tweak it in the software, and also like the sharpness and stuff. It's I don't think you have like a major problem if you shoot at f. We normally shoot at f8 and stuff. If you go down at f4 and stuff, it would have an impact on the side and stuff. But we rarely shoot on f4 unless we have to. But we shoot on a tripod, so it doesn't really matter. So this lens is recommended for those who shoot like for money, for commercial work, like when you have occasions where you can't move back, and you have limited space, and you really need to shoot this for a commercial project, and you can't. Oh, in that case, we couldn't fly our drone. That's why normally we substitute this with the drone. A drone, you get a much better perspective and stuff. But in that case, like it was near the airport, the hotel, so we couldn't really use the drone. So, and then the space, like moving back, was limited. So, and that's the only solution we have. So if you shoot on a commercial project, and that's the only, I chose this one because it's cheaper than over the Nikon, the 19 millimeter. It costs like 3 or 4 times as much as this one. And yeah, we just use whatever is more efficient, or it's more cost efficient. So this one is a really good solution if you want to shoot like a wider spectrum of the wider range of the image. So when we work with some of the hotel brands, they require us to have like the tilt shift lens and stuff, just a requirement. So because it sounded more professional, you know, when you shoot with this like particular lens. But most of these guys, like marketing guys, like who believe this, they don't know what the fuck is this, and they just claim like, oh, you need this because yeah, it shoots better pictures and stuff. They don't know what the fuck is this. But now these days, like we don't really use this anymore. Like only to like as I said, to some certain circumstances when you don't have space and stuff, you need a wider range, and then it makes sense. And now we have drones, and then the lens are much improved now and stuff. So it's just, yeah, just this fancy term, you know, like tilt shift. It sounds like it looks. Now, I mean, we notice like we're shooting with these mirrorless cameras now these days, so they're like a lot smaller, and clients when they see it, it's like less impressive when I see like a small camera. My assistant, I gave them the old cameras, the regular SLRs, and they look bigger and they look more impressive when they see that. Oh wow, these guys are pro. So when I use my smaller lenses, the Z lenses, and then the Nikon Z7 looks substantially smaller, and I use like a smaller tripod now. Before I used this heavy ass really big tripod. It was like really inconvenient to travel. It's like heavy, and if you have all these gears, this is really heavy too. So now I'm using all this like all this like lighter like gears, and then I don't give a shit about this. Like, but then it makes an impression if you use like very like, you have like some photographers using like all those old ass like cameras, like really big ones, and then everybody's like looking, wow, this guy's pro because he's using all this like just the same like you're using like those back in the days like film cameras and manual cameras, like, you know, like long lenses, and makes it look like, for most people, you know, wow, this guy's pro because he's using like this bigger like gears, and then nobody even knows what it is, like these older film cameras and stuff. So it looks more impressive. A lot of people who didn't really go through, like, I personally don't really like, it's okay, like for fun, it's really fun, like film cameras and stuff, but when we work on projects, I only buy whatever is more like efficient. It's all about efficiency, commercial work. But if I really have time, I do spend a little bit of time on black and white, like film developments and stuff. But we went through this all process. I think the new generations, like kids, like these days, they always want to use this old stuff. They think it's like nostalgic and it's cool. And even a lot of like these guys like going out like promoting like film cameras, like this is like the ultimate, like if you know how to do like film cameras, like you're like a pro or something like this. I mean, for me, like it's all about practicalities. You know, we used film cameras back in the days because we didn't have anything better. Now that, you know, like exposure meters and stuff, and then there's some people like buying like exposure meter and exposing like the lights and stuff to it. I mean, it looks very impressive, but okay, anyways, I'm going on a rant about film cameras and stuff. But you come to this channel, I don't really have time to make videos, but then this is one I recommend you if you guys want to shoot professionally, exterior and stuff. This one is really good, and I don't really have time to make new videos on YouTube because I don't really have time. But I'm just putting this out so you guys can, if you guys shoot professionally, exteriors, architecture and stuff, this lens is really good. You don't need to buy this Nikon 19mm, cost you 3 or 4 times as much as this one. So the Laowa is like really sufficient for good professional use. Okay, peace out.